This is Michi Hoyer, this is Avid Chronic Racing, and this is the Formula SimRacing Winter Series 2018 Round 4 at Sebring. 30-minute feature race that is going to be covered up with a 15-minute sprint race with a top 10 of the feature race starting in reverse grid. So there we go, quickly loading up rFactor 2, that is the sim that's going to be used. And we are sitting in a GP3 car for that race in the 12-hour course league edition of Sebring. And it's still a little bit to go till qualifying, so that's why we put on our race set, fuel up the fuel, and have some driving around that circuit and get warmed up with the conditions, get warmed up with the track, get warmed up with the car, literally get warmed up with everything available. I haven't forgot about the camera this time, so you guys are now seeing exactly what is going on my screen, which is good. So here we go. Hey Hawk Sim Racing. Pleasure for me to see you here on my channel, see you here on my stream. Thanks for joining. Hope you will stick around a little bit as we have the first crash in the practice session. Hey Bertus. Hey James. Oh, handball was great. Handball was so great. Actually 7 or 8 years ago, my team still played in the second highest division around Germany. And we have a considerably large sporting hall right here in our region. However, it's considerably very small if you compare it to nowadays first division handball teams. However, back in those old days, on a derby time match, we brought in like 3k, 4k people in there, and that hall was crowded all over the place. And obviously, we're now not playing that high anymore, but still yesterday was derby time. It was the third against the first out of the league, and we won it. But the most exciting thing about that game yesterday was that I was walking towards that sporting hall, cars parking everywhere. I was immediately reminded to the good old days when we played in the second highest division in Germany, and that was the atmosphere in the hall as well. So many people, 3 or 4 times more people than usual, crowded grandstands. That was just a phenomenal evening yesterday, and we won it 33-30. It was a very intense match, very physical, exhausting, I would say. Was great to see, really, with a perfect outcome obviously for me. But I enjoyed so much sitting on the grandstand, watching the crowd cheer, watching the guys being full of adrenaline, full of emotions. That was a good sight. Oh yeah, Luca, I missed that. That is a G29, and it's G29 standard pedal set, no mods included. So it's like you would get it from stock. Very low grip right here on the circuit. Thank you very much, James. Yeah, it was a total thrilling event yesterday. Really, I had some pretty good time there. I was super excited. I want to put it back to the garage. Hawk Sim Racing, the race itself starts in a good hour. Qualifying session will start in 20 minutes time from now on. So right now there's full practice going on here at Sebring. That is actually a true thing. The bollards in turn 1 are gone already. They're not too much reference of visual sight, but actually they should mark the track limits right there, which they cannot do if they are gone. Oh really, Luca? That is interesting, that is good stuff. Congrats to being on 3.0 already. Is that the rookie license or the D license already? Robert, what car do you mean? Anyway, thank you for joining here, Robert. Robert, my team engineer, who has lately been very busy because of studies. Happy to see him though. Alright, danke Hawk Racing, viel Glück. So good luck to Hawk Racing for his Porsche Carrera, for his Porsche Cup race there. most assumably done on iRacing. He will join back later though if he got some time. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me for the moment. That is, I appreciate that very much. Luca, if you make your license going above 4.0 right now, I think you're gonna be immediately promoted to the D class. I might be wrong though. But I think that is the way iRacing works on that. No worries, Hawk. I got some German visitors too. They are probably happy if there is some German on the stream sometimes. But yeah, usually I'm doing all English, all international. Anyway, good luck to you. See you. That's a good thing, Robert. I like you being here, talking to me. As we do our first time lap in a 1:44.6, which is a decent lap time. Speaking that we're sitting on race fuel right now. I think no one else is at the minute. At least I would be surprised. Because usually now on the practice session everyone is down on low fuel trying to acclimate themselves for qualifying. All I'm looking for at the minute though is getting used to everything, getting warmed up, hitting my marks, and as soon as I can do that I swap over to qualifying program. Thank you very much, Martin. Thank you for joining. Alright, James, thanks.
The lap was a 1:44.66.
I'm not too sure about Lukaszek though, he could be on full fuel as well. The server is claiming track limits for exiting the pits, that is good to see. Oop. That was cutting. That is dirty air, holy moly. Oh dear. So let's test the pit entry for the final time, and then I think we're ready to swap over to the qualifying program and see whether we hit our marks right there. The car that you were seeing ahead was a temporary car, which is displayed as soon as someone jumps in. I was too late on the brakes. Which is displayed as someone jumps in, and now, right now, the car is loading, so the temporary car will now be gone for me, but all the liveries will be uploaded to the cage, and then I can see the real car. That is what happens when you are driving in rFactor 2 in a practice session. Someone joins in. That is the reason also why the race is a closed session, so that the loading would not kill your PC. Alright, that is low fuel. That is a 142.655 to beat, and we will see if we can do that. Probably not, at least not immediately. Oh dear, it's so hard to see that coming out of the pits there. Oh Pash, can you? I haven't heard of that control, but maybe there is one. I do not know it, so that's the reason why I say let's get loaded as soon as you go to pits. But thanks for noticing me, Pash. So let's see about the pace of the car in quali trim. Oh dear. But for qualifying you definitely have to hit some other marks there. But I should be able to still gain up a full second right now. Let's see if we can do that. Not too good on the back straight. Should have gained some time there. Still going faster than before. So with a fully broken first and second sector time, That should give me probably at least I will come towards that 42 point something. Not sure if I'm gonna hit that 42.6 right away, even if I get stuff right. It will be very difficult to spot people behind you when coming out of the pits. So if you're a smart guy racing on the track, see someone coming, exiting the pits, it would probably not be the worst advice to somewhat move over. As we have a good 10 minutes to go to qualifying session. So let's see, that is 18.0. And that bar goes down to 17, 17.8, 77 probably if the hairpin is alright. So that means 1.3 seconds to spare, which would definitely get me into the high 42s. Not on provisional pole though. But yeah, starting from the front row would be fair enough, because right then I would have a direct battle with Luke, my championship contender. And then it's going to be all about race pace and tire management. Well, that is a different topic. We're not in qualifying yet. And in qualifying you have to nail the lap first. Come on. Oh, don't hit that thing. Right there. Can completely kill you, as you have seen. Right. Another opportunity wasted a bit. Yeah, this first corner is quite considerably difficult to take because, to be fully honest with you, you need to really be off throttle at the very beginning, but then step on it right way before the apexes. And now it's Kirill Birukov being in provisional pole. That guy is usually quick on one lap as well. ACR nobody, rFactor 2 definitely has the best physics, it's just the mod that is done pretty bad. By best physics I mean best physics engine overall, because it simulates a hell lot of stuff in a very right way. However, if you bring out a bad programmed mod or something, that is everything waste for trash. So if you want to really see about the performances of Formula's rFactor 2 physics, you may want to hop on the rFactor 2 page, on the rFactor 2 Steam workshop, and download the Dream GT3 pack with officially licensed GT3 cars. Physics made by Studio 397s. Those are the most real GT3 cars I ever drove. Also sound wise, even better than race room racing experience, no joke here guys. If you want to have a real taste of that, try that out. As we're now trying to do another attempt for qualifying. That looks a lot better. Not really. That car is so stupid to drive, really. I do not really like it. I do not like that full lock thing at all. A little bit too anxious around that corner. Now there's the corner combination coming up where we can gain 2/10 on ourselves. If we hit that perfectly. But we don't. But anyway, it will probably bring me into that 42 area. What I'm pretty much looking for. So 1.5 seconds we gain. That is P3. And honestly, we're not too far off that top guys. Really 2 or 3 mistakes being done. Kirill Burikov definitely driving with less wheel. Yeah, ACR nobody, you're damn right. If it comes down to the GP3 series car I am driving, that is considered to be a joke. Physics wise. I fully agree on that. Don't park in the middle of the track, guys. Alright, here we go again. God damn it. That's an interesting issue. So the guy that was just parking right there, you have to basically stop on the multiplayer version in order to get escape from the car. And he said pressing escape usually takes very long for him. So that is interesting stuff. Probably he was not really able to go away or go elsewhere when we approached him. Standing there on the track. Still got some traction issues right there. I do not like the rubber line through that corner at all, because to me I would prefer to have a way better exit, but that would take a very different line through that corner. However, if you go off the grip, that's rip. Alright, 3.5 minutes to go till qualifying session. So final attempt for me probably to attack those two at the very front. Bad exit into the lap, but no worries. Looks a lot better now. Too bad. Now traffic ahead. That will harm me, I think. Had a very decent exit out of here. Come on, dude. I'm already suffering from that dirty air. As you can see, the downforce timer up right. Counting me a slipstream. A slipstream that obviously can be really nice right now. But holy moly, that will kill me through the final corner. I am pretty sure of that. There you go. Thanks to all the dirty air. That is annoying. Would have not got me pole with the guys ahead now, improving in the end, but I would have still had the chance to get somewhat closer. Anyway, we do know that the car can give us pole position though. James, that is actually a good point with the wall you are referring at. However, it needs to be said that no matter what sim you drive, or no matter what just lost my mind here. Yes, no matter what sim you drive, you will always find the good but, or that's good but, oh that's even greater but. So when it comes down to physics, there is no real, I want to call it, best of anything. It simply isn't. Speaking of the Formula Sim racing car, I tested that, and the catch the spin I just had would have been easily catchable with the even more aggressive Formula 1 car. Now you can start arguing whether that is real or not, but it's in the physics, you know. And same with iRacing. You sometimes are not even allowed to turn on the steering wheel at all. For example, that Miata, that Mazda MX-5, that car has so much turning momentum, it feels unreal. Whereas the Porsche, you know that this is a heavy car, that has no grip whatsoever when it comes towards turning. And on the very same time you have the Mercedes GT3. When you turn on that wheel, that car moves 10 times better into a corner than the Porsche. However, Porsche GT3, Mercedes GT3, but they are homologated. That should be the very same balance of performance, so to say. But those cars feel pretty uneven, you know. Not saying that they are uneven, but they feel like that. Close to a perfect turn one. Anyway, that is the end of practice session. So we wait until the briefing here is finished. Well, Pash, I heard this now for several times about the profiler and everything that needs to be 900. I will try it at some point, but I mean, when I set everything on 900, does it mean if I turn the steering wheel like that, is it gonna be turned the same way in the sim? Hey Quertreiber, thanks for joining. So there's currently a discussion going on about pit lane exit and stuff. A discussion which is necessary from my point of view. Okay, thank you very much, Pash. So when iRacing, probably need to set 2 different profiles than on my G29, which is okay. I just do not like messing too much around with it, because I had a hard time setting this one up here. So anyone who crosses the doubled white line on the pit exit, either from pit exit or either from track towards into pit exit, is gonna be disqualified. That is harsh, but reasonable. Harsh, but reasonable. Hey Pachisk, thank you very much. Trying to have some fun. Feeling not so well today though. Sickness creeping in, and I got a stiff neck, got a headache, and oh well. I mean, could be worse, but could be better as well. Sorry, Robert, I do not know what SR3 is. Anyway, we're into qualifying session. That is a private session, so no one will be accidentally hit by someone doing qualifying, which also means there will be no infringement like we feared it or experienced it from pre-practice session. Yeah, Omen. That was why I was referring to multiple profiles. However, every single time I turn on the computer, I need to open the log filer and simply click OK on the steering rotation in order to that being fully adjusted to the wheel. That is annoying as hell anyway. So I do not know why there are any profiles if they don't get activated. But that's the way it is. Ah, the Radical. Yes, I've driven that Radical car already, and to me that is probably the worst car ever built. Does not turn at all when being off throttle. Does not turn at all when being on trail braking. And as soon as you hit the gas, you lose the rear. ACR nobody, that's no excuses. That is just the truth. And I don't need to win every single Winter Series race of one race each event, so that is fine. That is one of the reasons why I'm sitting in championship lead. So I do not win further, but scoring good podiums would be a way to go. Anyway, we go out for our first attempt. That means chat will be more or less unused, and I'm already changing the camera for you guys. I simply forgot that again. So now is the point of time where we need to put in those 42s. Hopefully I can do that pretty much straight away. Oh, that's me giving shitload of momentum away. Very bad lap.
The lap was a
Puts it into third.
142.94.
142.9, that is way off pace for me. Way off pace. Anyway, I got not too much time, so I quickly post a second lap in behind. Definitely losing a good 2 or 3 tenths in the first sector. I should be able to do what Luke is doing there, maybe a tenth slower. Well, that is 6/10 of a gap right now. Middle sector, purple for me though, which is good. Final sector. That is really a top speed sector. I can't do too much about that. Losing out against Kirill Buikov, he is definitely out on lower wings. But from the current point of view, I should be really able to get in a good 42.4. Maybe a 0.5 or 3 as well. Well, that is pretty much what I should be capable of doing. And don't get me wrong, I will need to do that. I won't stick in that 4th right now with my lap time. Therefore the guys are too strong out there. Even Philip Pushke, who is around. That is someone I expect to be at the very front. So it seems like 2 people are disqualified already. Because they have sitting red dots behind their name and set the time. So that is very strict from the Formula Sim Racing management, which I do like though. Hell yeah, that was a good turn 1. Very bad turn 3 though. Okay, through 4, now the hairpin. Too much sliding. Too patient. Need to hit that next apex though. I missed that in the last lap. Way better. Great run onto the back straight, but holy moly, Luke Maguire. 9/10 there. Way off the apex. So it's not even enough to gain 2 places.
The lap was a 142.
Yeah, I'm having hard times getting my lap all together. 11 minutes to go. So I go out next time when it is 8 minutes to go. So also Ton got disqualified for, let me see, I do not know for what though. Oh, I could only imagine, and if that is the case, I could be disqualified as well. For that. No, not for that. Yeah, but for driving off track to gain more speed through final corner. So, nevertheless, he is disqualified for some reason. Hey Alejandro, thanks for joining me. That is live. Got some time to left in the session. So I'm back and forth. To be totally honest with you, I'm not sure if I will be able to do a 42.0. I did a 41.8 in testing. That was on Wednesday. On Thursday. Haven't touched the car since then. So I do not know whether the setup was updated or not. Thank you very much, Chris. I'm just not hitting my perfect marks right there. Turn 1 was considerably good. Turn 3 was a total mess. I do not have the rhythm right now to get through there. And I probably won't get it before the race will start. I need to hope though I will get it ready very soon. Yeah, Omen, I'm trying. And since it's 8 minutes to go, that is the next attempt I'm going to take. I need to come up with a sick improvement now. I just need to get that corner right here. That looks good. It needs to be exactly taken like that. So save that to your mind, Michi, save that to your mind. As I said, Philip Pushka now in pole position, at 6.5 tenths. Oh. Why are those guys gaining all that time? True, Alexander. Rudy is really on fire. That is great to see though. Alright, come on Michi, make it count. Bad turn 1. And that was even worse. I got one final attempt though. And I accidentally hit one of those bollards. I think that was causing damage. Nope, I'm not feeling comfortable at all. I'm not feeling comfortable at all. I won 41.9. I want to look at that lap since I got the time doing so. So make it from the cockpit view, so it's the very same for me. Yep, that is a great turn 1. Pretty okay, I would say, through 3 and 4. I mean, considering he has the low wings, that is not bad at all. Yeah, they are going so aggressive through those corners. I'm so just way too anxious to jinx it right there. I can't see me doing anything wrong really, apart from here. Wow. Well, that exit was not even that good. But anyway, it is what it is. It's me sitting in P5 at the minute, and I need a hell of a lap in order to make it to the real front. As long as Luke stays there, I am happy, because I only take care of Luke, as well as Lucas Schmidt, who's in 7th. Those are my real championship contenders I really need to take care of, position-wise. Nevertheless, though, I definitely want to win. I am here for winning. And surely I'm not very happy if I get 3rd or 2nd or whatever. But anyway. That is Lucas' lap. Quickly shut down the window. Alright, 2:14 to go. That means we should have a run towards the pit exit now. Hey Sonic. So Birukov is done. Okay, final attempt. Not perfect. Not at all. Nope, that's it. No, I'm doing mistakes all over the place. Just need to hope that Luke does not improve, and he does not. Lukashek, that guy may improve. But I have my issues with Lukashek anyway. I do not like racing him at all right now, but that is it. That is me in 5th position. Not the worst grid place you could get. However, according to my testing results midweek, pretty unhappy. Not only unhappy, but totally unsatisfied. Alright. So anyway, I do have full belief my strength in races. So that is what I'm going to hope for. My race pace, that is the warm-up session that is started right now. Oops. What happened then? Um, so anyway, whatever they will do right now in practice session or in the warm-up session, they definitely need to do that in the race first. I quickly want to restart my game since that is giving me a hard time right there. Was very stuttery, I have to say. Well, that's about it. Let's have a quick look on the graphic settings. I'm going to be quickly gone for a sec. Alright, I'm back. Oh, Chris, the second screen is chatted with even more icons. I really like icons much. You know, I got some orthographical memory, so whenever I put things somewhere and I click it 3 times, I more or less remember blind in which area that icon is sitting, so it's the fastest way for me to do anything. Alright, that is race session on. That is me getting ready to do a final pit stop practice and stuff. Gonzo, thank you. What do you mean? What tends to go with the age? That railroad feels different than what we had in the qualifying. To me. Not sure if it's not really loaded up yet. I'm sorry guys, during that race I won't focus too much, if not at all, on the chat, since I'm gonna fully focus on the race as good as I can. Yeah, now I see where you're going at, Gonzo. So, pit stop is requested. The pit stop crew was not ready for the pit stop, that's why tires take me 11 seconds. Gonna be a very intense race around here, I'm sure about that. Just should not miss my braking marks. Thank you very much, Chris. I'm trying to do exactly that. Gonna be interesting, that's for sure. Anyway, guys, I'm head for toilet real quick. So, I'm gonna be right back in a second. Alright, chaps. We're soon ready and set for the race to start. Oh no, I wasn't. Alright, take it easy. Thank you, James. Right, everything is set. Whoa! Is that how close you are sitting on the grid? Hell yeah. That's gonna be funny. No joke. That's gonna be very funny indeed. Oh yeah. It really does need to take a clean start. I have no real clue how to set up my car. Probably need to take care of what Luke is doing ahead. The way he sets up his car will contribute to the fact how I will set up my car. On the grid. ACR nobody, I actually am. I mean, starting in P5, that is the spot where you can easily be ruined. Thank you very much, David. Thank you very much everyone that has joined me on today's race. I'm really looking forward to give you a good show. Starting from 5th, that should be possible. I hear crash noises somewhere. Some temperature for the front tires. That is alright. Make sure that the rear tires are not too hot. Brakes and temperature required. I'm trying to do so, sure gamer. Ooh. Tires at the rear might be too lit now. But anyway, let's have a look how Luke is positioning his car. I will mine position in that perspective. And then we wait for the lights to come for round 4, 7th race of the season. Oh, guys, come on, keep your lines. That's 3 into 12. Now I am on redemption. So badly. So Luke and Lucas both in the front. That helps me a lot on the championship, I can tell you.
That was a 1:58.01.
Can't find my visual braking points. Who's that hat on von Egmond? Whom I had the incident with, honestly.
The lap was a 1:45.97.
E9 though. Now that was my mistake. Now that is my suspension broken again, I'm sorry. Yeah, that race is pretty much GG. I'm missing 3 kph. I'm missing a front end. I'm missing literally everything.
The lap was a 1:48.41.
Yeah, I got so much issues in right-hand corners. And happily, most of the corners around Sebring are right-handed.
That was a 1:57.35.
P9 would have been so alright. Turn, you damn car. See, I somehow need to get my way back into the points, which is P15. And I need to my way back into top 10. But good luck with that car, I assume. I got an idea. Last time I just got scared when someone spun towards the inside, so I hit the brakes. Well, that killed me then. Alright chaps, my mind is still on fumes. That damn car simply does not turn. Nine seconds of tires. Are you serious? That should be 7.
That was a 2:03.38.
Dead last. The car balance is incredibly bad.
The lap was a 1:58.20.
Just losing an awful amount of time through corners that are right-handed. think it was Wojciech Lukaszek I came together with in the opening turn. That guy seriously needs to fix his driving. He pushed people into the wall in Adelaide, like no F given. That's not how you do motorsports. So people are boxing. That is Birokov that has boxed. That was too early. That will give the win or the lead to Filip Puška, that is for sure. Yeah, he was in the middle, but he turned to the left while braking, and I saw him doing that for his qualifying laps as well. He just took his standard line, which is nothing you can do. On a start, you need to give room to other people being there. Or maybe it was Luke putting him towards the to left-hand side, I do not know. But I just saw that Lukaszek turned in on me on the inside, and I had nowhere to go then but ram him in the rear axis. That's Mile Way behind now. Dylan has boxed. Where was Dylan before, position-wise? Now those guys in the pits now, that is important for me. That's the 3 guys that are running in front for me doing P15. I need to see how I can pass them maybe. Nope, not all. P16. I'm too far away from points, guys. P10. I will lose the championship lead right tonight. Well, people feel free to place the bets and note me your thoughts of my finishing position, but I don't think it's further down than P15, if any. The car is just too broken for that. I'm lapping 44.8 and the guys at the front lapping a good second quicker. If I had a good car, maybe I would have some chance doing something. But my car does not turn, it is unstable RF.
The lap was a 1:45.26.
It is crunch time though now. Maybe P10 is just possible, but only just. And with a top 10 starting reversed order, that is how important a pole position would be, or a P10. Something that clearly didn't help on the second spin, that I had to wait for traffic to pass by. Got 10 minutes to do it. I think Luke McGuire got a stop and go penalty. Is it the case? Brandon Tabone into the pits.
That was a 1:45.
Terence Craig also needs to pit still. Guys, we could be so lucky. P12, come on Michi. So guy behind now is... Oh duh, good god no please, Lukaszek. Yeah, it's alright, touch me, spin me around. I've given plenty of room there. Terence Craig in the pits. Will I be able to pass him? Yes, I am.
45.03.
That means holding position and get one of the guys ahead. Only one. Come on, Michi, hit your marks. Right-hand corners are a real pain for me. Luke McGuire still got his penalty. That could be only hope. Can't do anything on the straights, going defensive. Can't even do something on the inside corners because it's right-handed. Just see how he goes quicker and quicker. Simply moves, oh that dirty air. Come on, stick with the slipstream there, stick with the slipstream. That race is far from being finished. Luke is in the pits.
The lap was a
But he is already off, so that is no position gain for us there.
1:38.
No, 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 no. I'm there, dirty air. That is race done. That is not me going into top 10. Before I pass Matt Hewson, that takes me too much time. Too many mistakes. That's P11. Luke got another 10. That will get us P10.
1:37.15.
As it seems. That would be me extremely lucky. Right, 1 minute to go. Next lap will be final lap of the race. I'm sorry. That is drive-through being removed from Luke.
That was a
I do not know why he got it.
1:45.58.
But as a matter of fact, now that is P11 in the end. Tires are gone now too. If I'm extremely lucky, we just get another lap. But what shall happen right now? My right turn's still pretty bad. No, that is the final lap of the race. That's it, guys. Oh, Ruud Heasterbeek hasn't boxed. I need to report that. I need to report that. I need to report that. Anyone is in touch with the FSR administration. Ruud Heasterbeek has not boxed. That would give me P10. Because that is a disqualification. I need to report that. Ruud Heasterbeek in P9 has not boxed. So that is me in the finish. That is me in the exit. Thank you, and Eric. Uh, oh wait. What was that lap 11 though? Oh, lap 12. Oh, he has boxed. Sorry. No, that is P11 for me. Yeah, and Eric, you're right. I just rechecked it as well. So yeah, that is P11 for me. Quickly have a calculation on, and I want to restart the thing. That is P7 for Luke and P3 for Lucas, P11 for me. Hold on a second. GP course. Right. Yeah, it feels like really slipping out of my hands, really, because last two races have not gone well at all. Despite me doing my own mistakes today, that's turn 1 out of turn 3 incidents. Philip, what happened there is now standing in the chat. I thought we were going 3 wide into turn 3, and I was on the very inside and kept my line, and I simply got rammed in from the left-hand side, and then my front wheel collided with his rear wheel, getting linked to each other, and that put me back to P10 or 11. So that is Lucas Schmidt, rules and points, gaining on for... That is wrong, that is wrong. That is the point I'm looking for. 17 for him, 5 for me, that is a 12. He gains on me, that means 6 points are remaining in my lead. And Luke, coming out of 19, loses another 4 points. And wins another 4 points to me, so that is a 15-point gap. The good news for me is Lucas is the guy that is closer placed to me on the grid. The bad news is though, it could be Luke winning the second race, and that gives him serious amount of points. And definitely I need to go into the top 10 in order to score points. Guys, I want to be total honest with you. I'm so unhappy right now. I'm still on fumes. Too many ifs and causes and whatever. If just my car was not wrong, I could have got so good chances for P10 right there. That was really all I was caring about. But yeah, I still can do better in the second race. But really, guys, I'm also disappointed by myself. Is I was not operating where I expected myself to operate. Now I quickly use the remaining 8 minutes to get myself back used to a fixed car. Congrats to Philip Puschke, by the way, for winning that race. That was a good job being done by him, that is for sure. Yeah, James, you're right, but it does not help me at all. I mean, what I'm expected to do. Or what do I, yeah. What was the chance for me? I nearly forgot how nice this car can take right-hand corners. Twiggy, by the way, thank you for your email. I have read it. I have not tried it yet. But I'm on it. Did I say right-hand turns were nice? What was that? It's just a general lack of grip. Let's see, Twiggy, I hope so too. Yes, James, I got your latest email. Haven't had a look at it though, because I was busy last night. I was sleeping all morning, cover up some sleep from the week. So guys, there is definitely going on a lot of action right here on the Formula SimRacing Winter Series round 4, since it's also the second race that I'm not going to be at the front, at least not at the beginning. That might change throughout the race though, hopefully it will. Four minutes to go to the next race. Not hitting the marks yet for the final turn, not at all. Simply because I adjusted so much to the new lines I needed to take for the broken car. Speed-wise the car got it, definitely. Don't touch them curbs, they are so annoying. So anyway, with the brake still being on, I will park the car after that lap, trying to master the final turn for once in a time, to do great. Well, that was a bit better, not perfect, but a bit. D-Robo, yes, you are right. I do simply not know who that was yet, so I will have to look at the replay before and then get out a sorry. However, I said sorry on the live stream saying this was my fault. In the heat of the situation I didn't say more though. But D-Robo, you're absolutely right. I should say a sorry. And if that guy is listening, I'm very sorry because first of all I do not know whom I touched there on the inside way. Yeah, D-Robo, you're right, but I'm that sort of person. Honestly, I get furious about some guys doing mistakes, but as soon as they come over and hand out an excuse or a simple "I'm sorry," that does not full damage, but it helps at least a bit. And I'm saying, alright, at least you had the balls to come over and say sorry. And that is what I all care about. Luke McGuire left the race. What happened then? I think they mixed up the grid again. Why am I second? Did it be the case someone was DQ'd? Or did they mix up the grid? Hey Luke. Thank you for joining. Quickly, Luke, what happened there at the start? I do know that Lukaszek was in the middle between each other. So what happened there? Because suddenly, I mean, I was very on the inside line, and at some point Lukaszek simply turned on me, or turned into me, giving me no room left whatsoever. So we made contact in the inside, and our cars got linked to each other, so we took each other out there. So that is what happened right there on my point of view, and I do not know whether you pushed him anywards to the middle. I do not think so, because usually you're a clean driver. However, of Lukaszek, I had my issues with him last year, and I had my issues with him this year as well. So that is why I do not know. I'm sorry for the interruption here. Because people are setting up the grid again. P6? No, James, that's not right. That's just a random position I got right now. Good stuff. So we wait for the grid to be reset and dialed in again. And yeah, let's see what happens then. Still in warm-up. Sure game of rivalry between whom and whom? Between me and Lukaszek? I do not really think so, because usually in the Formula Sim racing races we do not meet each other on track too often. And that is said with no offense, obviously, but that is actually the case. Oh, D-Robo. I know that I was so furious. I literally had to do it. Really, there is two escalation zones. The first escalation zone is me swearing on German. The second escalation zone is me having a hard hit on the desk. And with that, everything is fine again. I mean, not fine, but I mean, I can't take it out on the wheel. I should not take it out anyway, but at some point you Need to get rid of all those feelings that them slow you down. I need to get more into the zone. But yeah, as ACR Nobody said, I was throwing out the excuses before the race already, was saying there is a little bit of sickness and stiff neck and headache creeping in. I feel a bit better meanwhile. So let's see where we are starting this time on the grid. It should be 11th if Matthew Tucson is in 11th. Why am I on pole position? Yeah, I think it's wrong again. Due to penalties, it is correct. That means I was 10th in the end. Alright. Oh, that is a great light position there. .30 laps of fuel, 30 liters of fuel. Thank you guys for the good lucks. And I hope this time I won't disappoint you at all. Or myself. Just trying to take it easy now. Got plenty of fuel. Well, Luke McGuire must have had a different penalty again. He dropped definitely out of P7, which handed me the P10, because now he is down at the very last spot, and he should be starting in 4th. Yep, that is Redemption Race again. I'm sorry, Yanis, but I cannot do anything about it, neither can the FSR administration. Honestly, guys, that race needs to be discussed after the race, that first race. Luke is a bit furious about his last grid spot, which I can understand to some extent. Alright. Let's hope to get a good start. Hey Matt, hey Paul, hey everyone here, thanks for joining. If you like what you see, please hit the like button, share, subscribe, tell your friends, bring them to the show, and see more racing to come as I now wait for the lines to turn up. Thank you, D-Robo. Lights are coming in the next split second. Now. Something has happened in the back. Lucas Schmidt already in 6th. Ton van Egmond now being on my back, and that guy is hard to race for me. He's very quick. He can be a real threat. No joke. As he's getting a better exit out of those turns right there. But I will try to destroy his tires by positioning my car really good. Not like that though. I'm sure he will have a look into that final turn.
That was a 1:50.52.
More crashes are happening. Luke McGuire out of the race. Yeah, Ton gets a decent run through that final turn. He's really quick there.
34.69.
I'm very stupid through there as well, getting him in my back end again. Decent exit out of 4 though. Michi, Michi, Michi. Stop doing that. That was an important turn. He's damn quick on those straights though.
The lap was a 1:44.93.
I can't find the right turning point for turn 1. Oh, that is torn badly off there. You rather take it slow and safe. That is a 2-second gap now, I need to live from that. Luke, let's have a quick talk about that later, please. Don't want to say anything to that at the minute. I can understand your frustration though. I'm not hitting my marks at all.
1:45.13.
Hey Lordok.
The lap was a 1:44.32.
Five and a half minutes to go. So Ton is coming closer again. Guys, and you would do me a pleasure if you discuss that privately and not on the public. Would do yourself a pleasure as well, I'm sure.
The lap was a 1:44.79.
Come on, Michi, hit your marks and need it. Just losing time somewhere. Maybe me taking it too easy on the car. 3.5 minutes to go, that is 2 additional laps.
That was a 1:44.63.
Don't do that. I'm not getting it right. Come on, Michi. Being under pressure now. What's happening there in the back? Ton doing a mistake. Lukaszek now going on that. Lucas Schmidt is still in 7th, which helps me. As we got 1 minute to go, that means this lap is final lap though.
1:45.08.
So whatever I do now is I take it completely easy. Ton is back in 2nd. And Ton van Egmond is 4th in the championship still. So I think he's my next contender to look for. However, in all honesty, I have to thank my luck today. And I have to thank some higher forces. That I was being handed P10 in the last race. Race time is up. Ton is coming closer again, but I don't give a damn really. So I'm just carrying it home now. Lukaszek dropped the pace. Lucas will come home 7th if he does not do a mistake. That is surely a happy moment for me. Something that would have never happened if Luke would have not gotten a DQ penalty for race 2 in terms of the starting position. I do not know whether his result was taken away from the other event as well, but actually that was the reason I came in 10th in the last race and then was allowed to start on pole position for the next. Look, but honestly, were you given a DQ for race 1 or simply a back of grid for race 2? Thank you very much, Luke. Thank you, guys. Thank you, James. Lucas Schmidt came home in 5th. Is it the case? Did Lucas Schmidt came home in 5th? That will change the championship prediction I was going to have. I have to be totally on. No. It's just people leaving the server already. Can it be? Where is Ton van Egmond? Ton van Egmond in 13th. Did he have a penalty or something? I think guys... Are guys taken out right now, rule-wise? Thank you, ProSim TNT. I need to have a look at the final result now and see what happened right there, as that is the thing being restarted. So that means we leave track, and I quickly immediately load up the replay file for that race 2 because I desperately want to know what happened right there in the end now. And after that, I'm gonna shorthand take you to the result sheets. I have to be honest with you guys, with Luke finishing 7th, if he would have finished 7th, I do think, with all action to take into consideration, that would be me having a draw again in the championship gain on him. So the gap before the event was 18 points, and that would have stayed 18, I think, if he came 7th and me winning. That is already... Oh, Lucas came 5th somehow. No, Lucas is always 5th. So that means to me, Lucas came 7th in the end still, with the race result being that. I quickly want to check that. Race u.nl, that should give us a thing of course. I update that in a minute as well. I'm sorry, I do not even know what the final result of that track now is, of that race. That was server 3 we were racing on. That was... I see results. There you go, results. That was me winning that. That is Lucas in 6th. And he overtook Philip right at the end. So with that being said, that race, no. So I bring up the GP course from the Winter Series. Luke, are you sure? Because on the result sheet it now says 6th. Yeah, I do not have the points on my mind totally. Right, I do think of the fact that you got the DQ for the first race as well. Thank you, Yanis. So that means me moving up in 10th position. And I'm so sorry, this website always, the initial load takes awfully long to be done for whatever reason. It gives that me on the mobile, it gives me that on the phone. Sorry, on the web. Yeah, but still, I do think, Luke, if I got P10 and Lucas got P7, then it would be a draw for today's event. Let's see. Oh, that needs loading. Well, thank you, James. That comeback was a real redemption. Could you load the website? There you go. That is Winter Series. That is 18 points gap we had. That is rules and points. We need to look at those two. That is him getting 17 for race 1 and me 6 for race 1. That is an 11 points drop for me. Now for race 2 I need to look at that. That is a 15 point for me and a 5 point for him. That is a 10 point drop for him. So yeah, he gains 1 point on me. If he would have came 7th, in fact it would have been the draw between us two. So predicted championship points, 15 and 6 is 21, added to an 88 makes it 109. And Lucas Schmidt will gain a 30 points, I think a 17 plus 5 is a 22, sorry, that is a 92. So 109 to 92. Luke, I think you were overtaken now by Ton in the end. I mean, that's a 0 point event for you. So you drop way down the order, I'm afraid. Philip gained some decent points today. Anyway, guys, that is the end of that stream right now. It took very, very long today, so yeah, that is a lot of stuff happening here on that stream, on that race actually. Must be totally honest with you, I'm not happy at all. I'm super lucky to get into pole position for race 2. I'm super lucky that I win the 4th race in the 4th event. Out of 2 races per event, obviously. I am super lucky to sit in the current position where I'm sitting. Philip is absolutely right. That 30 air thing is really, really hard. Luke, for what you get 7 points. If you get the DQ for the first race, you're not gonna gain any points either. Or I do not know whether you just were simply set back for the race into into race 2. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit the like button, share, subscribe, tell your friends, bring them to the show, make this green bar to hit the 1000 in time. I really hope that is going to happen. And anyway, I'm not too sure whether there's more racing content today. I'm not feeling too good. Probably will have a dry at the Porsche. Thank you, Lordog, for joining me on the Twitch side of life. And I thank you, everyone that was here on the stream to support me today, to stick with me in the good and in the bad times. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a nice weekend all together, and I hope to see you racing soon.